Hey everyone, Creeper here, and today is the final day of the year, and by that I mean it's the final video of the year. And I wanted to do a little something special. I saw this on Polosaurus Rex's channel, and I'm like, you know what, I want to do this. So we're going to be looking at the games that I played for the first time this year. Let's get into that. The first game we have up is Red Dead Redemption, the original one from 2010, along with the Undead Nightmare DLC. I thought this was a simple yet charming game. I, of course, think that number 2 is way better in everything, but I can't help but think that they did a relatively good job with this. RDR2, of course, is my favorite game of all time, and you know what? It's nice to see where it all started, and it's not that bad at all. It's actually quite lovely. Next up, we have Star Wars Squadrons. This game is a simple shooter in the sky, you know. I've never been the best at those type of games, but I decided to pick this one up, and it's quite a blast. I also picked it up for Tailcoat Games for his birthday, so that's always fun too. It's a solid Star Wars game, and it's really cool that you actually get to create your own starfighters, and I think that's really nice. Next up, we have Battlefield 1. It's a simple shooter set in World War I, and I honestly really like the fact that it takes place in World War I, since most shooters either take place in the future or World War II, or recently the Cold War. But I think that going back to World War I is very interesting, and it's honestly quite immersive for just a simple shooter. Next up, we have Splatoon 2. Imrox was pressuring me to get this game, and I finally did. I got it for Christmas this year, and I've been playing it every day ever since. So it's like been, at the time of recording, it's been like 5 days. Almost 5 days. And it's really fun. I'm almost level 10, and I'm having a blast with it. Next up, we have that Predators game. I played it for a bit. It's not that good. I love the movies. I've seen them all multiple times. They're classics and really fun. And this was disappointing. Next up, we have For Honor. I picked up this game around middle of the year. I've been playing it ever since. I love it so much. My Lawbringer is that's who I main, and he is like level 50 at this point, I believe. He's around that. And it's a fun game. It's a simple beat 'em up kind of style game, I guess you could say. And I enjoy it. I play with Tailcoat. The only reason I really got it was because it was on sale. You could get the best version for like, I think it was like $9 or something like that. It was great. Next up, you might be able to tell, we have the Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. And ooh-wee, this is a good game. And I don't want to get too into detail because this will be the first game I ever fully review for my channel. So wait for that. Next up, we have Battlefront, the original one. I got this one because I was getting the new Xbox, as you guys could tell. I'm like, I should get this game. And I did, and it's actually pretty well still. The graphics aren't the best, but you know what? It's a pretty fun, addicting gameplay. Next up, we have Fall Guys, that crazy game that became really popular. I still find it to be fun. I got it on PS Plus because it was free, so I'm like, why not? You might be wondering later on in this video, where's Among Us? Well, I've been playing Among Us for over a year now, so I didn't play it this year. Next up, we have FNAF 6 and FNAF Ultimate Custom Night. I suck at these games. Not to mention, also FNAF 1. We're adding that one in. We're just grouping all the FNAF games I played for the first time this year. I've only played FNAF 3 from before this year. And you know what? These are fine, simple games. I'm bad at them, but I enjoy them. Next up, we have the Destroy All Humans remake on the Xbox. So I saw a TikTok of some of the gameplay. I'm like, that looks fun. So I bought it, and I'm almost finished with the game. I'm on the last level. I'm stuck on it. I'm stuck on the robot president. I've been stuck on it for a while. One day I'll get it. One day I'll finish it. Next up, we have Minecraft Java Edition. I've always been a Bedrock person, so I finally got Java this year, and it's better than Bedrock. Next up, we have Team Fortress 2. This is the first time I've ever played it this year. And it's a blast. It's a fun, stupid little game. I'm going to go off flack for just saying that. But I really enjoy it. It's fun and simple. Next up, we have Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, also known as TABS. I've been wanting to play this game since like 2016. And it's so nice to finally be able to play it. And it's just as fun as I imagined. Next up, we have CSGO. I'm really bad at the game. And it's not for me, but it's good. It's fine. I've also used some footage in the background of a video. Comment down below if you know what the video that is. But yeah, it's an okay game. Next up, we have Battlefield 4. I don't really think it's that great, but it's okay. Although I really prefer Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5, don't judge me. But it's okay. Next up, we have Rocket League. I'm not really good at the game at all, and I don't want to get good at it. I don't really enjoy the game. I don't really care for soccer, so I don't know what I was expecting from this, but if you like soccer, you should like car soccer. Probably still better at Rocket League than Optimus, though. Next up, we have Hearts of Iron 4. I really enjoy this game. I spent way too many hours on this game. It's the same thing over and over again. Why am I so into this game? Next up, we have GTA 5. It feels so good to finally play this game. I've been wanting to do it for years. It's just as fun as I imagined. And I'm not treated like trash when I'm playing GTA Online, unlike when I play Red Dead Online. I love this game. It's not as good as Red Dead story-wise, but dang it, it's fun to murder people. Next up, we have Kill It With Fire. It's a simple game where you murder a bug spider with fire, which is what you should do in real life. Next up, we have Helltaker. It's a fun puzzle game. Yeah, that's really all I have to say for it. It's just a fun little puzzle game, and you guys should probably play it since it's like free. Next up, we have Spore. I really enjoy this game because it's fun to create your own species. I've always found that interesting. I've been wanting this game for years, and I finally picked it up this year on my PC, and it feels great. It's just a fun little game, and I love it so much. It's so close to my heart. I didn't want to put mobile games, but I decided to talk about two of the worst games ever, Morgues and The Odd Ones Out. See, I wouldn't call these so bad, and they're okay in general. But the fact they were made by such large YouTubers is disgusting because it takes advantage of little kids. I mean, Morgues already does that all the time. But The Odd Ones Out did it here, and it's gross. And I don't like it. Next up, we have Geometry Dash. Although I played on mobile, it's also on PC, so I'm counting it here. It's fun and addictive. That's all you really have to think about it. Next up, we have Overcooked, and honestly, it was just overhyped. Next up, we have Animal Crossing's New Horizons. This is technically my first Animal Crossing's game because the only time I've ever played one was New Leaf, and I played that on a cruise for like 5 minutes, so this is my first Animal Crossing game, and I love it so much. I had fun playing with friends, and it was the first real game of the summer that I played, and I'm happy it was because it's such an enjoyable, fun little game. If you guys haven't played this one, this is probably one of the most that I would recommend to people because anyone could play it, not just gamers and not just hardcore or casual. Anyone can, and I really enjoy that about the game. Next up, we have Tetris 99. It's simple, addictive fun. I love this, and it's probably my favorite Tetris game of all time. It's so simple yet addicting. I love it. Next up, we have Mario 3D All-Stars. This is the final game I played. Well, I played it when it first came out, and it's the final game we'll be talking about. It's some of the best 3D platforms of all time, so like, it's gonna be great no matter what. It's the best platformers of all time, and it's great. It honestly is. I've never played Mario 64 or Sunshine before, so it was really nice to finally get to play them. Of course, I grew up with Galaxy, so, and that's it. Now, if you were to ask me what my game of the year would be, Crash 4, without a doubt. That was the best game I played this year. And I am so happy that we've been on this journey together. And hopefully 2021 will be great. Our goal for the end of 2021 will be to be at 1,000 subscribers. And we are ending off this year with 588. So I have no doubt in my mind that we could do this. Not to mention, new outro. Hit that.
Socialism is when the government does stuff. And it's more socialism the more stuff it does.